Happy New Year, everyone. We are back. We are so back. You can't believe how back we are. Everyone's saying it. But you know what? We just can't be back with just me. We need our buddy Dixon. How are you?
Nice. We are so back. Everybody thought it was so over, but we are actually so back. We are right back here into it. How are you? Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Absolutely. We got to link up personally together. That was very nice. It was very nice to see you.
Yeah, no, it was a good extended Christmas break. We had a good vacation, I think. It was all good, you know.
Yeah, that was fantastic. But yeah, I think 2023, can't say I'm sad to see it gone, but at the same time it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I think I agree with your assessment on that. It had like a general vibe. Like, I don't know. There just felt like a general malaise throughout the year, you know. And I'm excited for the fresh start. I feel better already going into a new year.
It was
this year particularly.
Yeah, it was like I think that was like weird because it was our first year post-COVID where like the COVID stuff died down and like we're just kind of coasting in a haze through this new world of double the prices of everything. And
yes.
Yeah. People getting RSV for months on end, long coughs. Yeah, it's a different world out here.
Yeah, it is. People just have a cough for 6 weeks. I don't know. I just have a cough.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, well, that's just normal now, I guess.
Went to the grocery store. I got chicken, $72. Okay, it's like you're shopping. It's like you're shopping in the airport. It's like you live in the airport.
Yeah,
and you're buying food in the airport all the time. That's what this economy is like.
That is absolutely perfect. And I can't stand when people are like, oh, but the metrics say, or like the financial metrics. Oh, we're not in a inflation. Inflation's gone. I'm like, bro.
Yes.
I literally just spent like $500 on groceries when 2 years ago this would have cost me half of that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And you see there's a guy, Paul Krugman. He's I guess an economist for the New York Times. He shared a graph, like an infographic.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, we beat inflation, it's over. And it was like basically showed how prices have gone down. And there's a note on it, a footnote, excluding groceries, homes, and cars. So it's like, well, what did you measure? Toys? Like
literally what you need to live is not included on here.
Yeah, it's all entertainment.
What the fuck?
Our local bar, they raised their prices too. 50 cents to a quarter to 50 cents, I think.
Yeah, that was and
shocking. You made mention of that. You said, boy, this is kind of expensive here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wow, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. But yeah, everywhere's getting pretty expensive. It's getting prohibitively expensive, I would say.
Yeah. I don't know how anybody can afford to live. It's crazy. It's speaking of like the 2023 hangover kind of thing. I've been seeing these memes and these reels and all these things floating around how everybody the last 3 years has been looking back on like 2015 to 2016, 2018. Like they've been looking back on those years thinking how good they were. And I think I have to agree. That was a pretty good time. I don't know why. I can't explain it, but it seemed like it was better.
Yes, I would say so. I think in a post-COVID world, it's totally different. I think, it's kind of even hard to think about what it was like back then. I feel like there is a difference, though. There is a notable difference.
Yeah, no, for sure. There's definitely a different. I think just like a different, like general vibes were different. I hate to be like that. It's true.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And you know what? We're gonna make the best of it, but just let it be noted that there was a different vibe. And you know what? The kids these days are not gonna realize that.
No, they're not gonna realize that. But anyway, was speaking of inflation, was Santa good to you? Did you get any good gifts?
Oh yeah, Santa was good. Santa was good. We got some money. And this is another thing we talked about, liquidating gifts. Yeah,
some money. Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, we did. You're absolutely. You know what? This is the first mention of this year. Liquidate your gifts.
Yes, that's right.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Correct.
We missed out, but yeah, guys, our thing is liquidate your gifts. We're at the age now where you don't really need stuff. We don't need things. We got all the things we need. We just need money.
Yes, we just need money.
Someone asked, "What do you want for Christmas?" Well, my bills would be paid. That'd be pretty nice, or like my mortgage or something. You know what I mean? But that would be good. So we're looking for a new bed because we've been suffering in a queen, and we have animals, and they all sleep together, and it's uncomfortable. It's old. It's past its lifespan. So I told my dear parents, because they always get me something for Christmas. I said, listen, we're gonna spend a lot of money on a new bed. Could you just give us money towards the bed? I don't want any, because they always get us stuff, which I really appreciate. But
right.
I said, don't get us any of that stuff. What we really want is money towards a bed. I don't want you to spend all the money, obviously, but yeah, and they did, and it was perfect. And then
Perfect.
now we have to spend less money on the bed that we're gonna buy.
Yeah, I recall that whole thing because that was remember your significant other made a comment about your mattress being past its prime a little bit.
Oh yeah,
but that's the way to do things, to liquidate the gifts, and especially with furniture in this day and age. It's like, are they actually manufacturing this stuff on demand? Like you go to get a mattress or furniture, none of it exists.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, this is the model, we have to order it. It's going to be here in 12 weeks. Okay, like is there like that much? Is there a backlog? Are they making it to order? If that's the case, maybe it should be more expensive.
Maybe it should be. And you know what? I hate to say this, that really sucks, because prior to this, you would get something, like we said, prior to 2020, you'd say, okay, I want that mattress. They said, okay, we'll ship it to you right now. Like, are you going to be home tonight? That's how it will work.
Yes.
Now you have to, yeah. I remember we got
an interesting thing.
It is. I remember we ordered a table, and it took like 6 months to get to us. Like, what the, yeah.
Yeah, we ordered, when we relocated, we had ordered furniture in a store, and it took like I think it was 6 weeks. And then I wanted a dining room table, because the thing is, like, I felt like you need a dining room table. If I know you're kind of like us. You guys don't eat at the dining room table. If you may eat like separately, or put it in front of yourself.
Yes,
in front of the TV, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what we do. We usually don't eat at the table. Yeah.
Yeah, we should really get a table. So I got like this cheap ass one on Amazon. I think it was like $125. And he put it together, but it came overnight from China. God bless those Chinese people, just trudging along, making things happen. And there it was. Now, I wouldn't say this is the best quality. It's kind of like those foamy chairs, like those chairs like that noticeable foam.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because like it's not just like, oh, this is a soft chair. It's like there's foam in here. Okay.
Yeah, there's foam. It works just fine. I mean, maybe everybody else can learn a thing or two from these places. But yeah, it's interesting stuff.
Noticeable foam.
Yeah, chair and it's that foam sound, like styrofoam running together.
Yep. No, I understand. But yeah, no, I would like to eat at the table, because like we have one, and people come over, we'll sit there, but usually we're just sitting in front of the TV. We're sitting in front of that damn TV.
Yeah. Yeah, that TV. It's true what they tell you. It's you hate going to work. You hate your job staring at a screen. You go home to stare at the other screens, and is somehow okay.
That's all I freaking do.
I know. What have we got? How have we gotten to this point?
I don't even know. I mean, like, think about it. Like prior to the TV, like people used to have. Remember, they used to have like the conversation pits. Oh my god!
I kill for a conversation pit.
I would absolutely. I wonder how much it would cost if you were to build a house and request that. Probably a lot of money. But seriously, yeah, like that's what it was. And there was no TV there. It was like you might have like a record player or something, but that was it.
Yeah. I always say that. I hate that. The centerpiece of the room is the TV. If I ever get a big enough living room, the TV will be there, but it'll be not the centerpiece, like just couches facing each other. I think that's how it should be, Oh
yeah. I totally agree. It's more intimate that way. But yeah, everything now, the whole design of the friggin' living room is centered around a TV.
Yeah, it's crazy. It really is. It's craziness. Speaking of TV.
Yeah.
Did you catch the New Year's Rockin' Eve spectacular live from Times Square in LA and I don't know, Chicago? They were like, there was like 16 different places they were. And with Ryan Seacrest, did you happen to catch any of that?
I did catch some of it, yes.
I will say this. So I think I haven't usually, this is the first New Year's Eve that we hadn't gone out. And I know what you're saying, that's pretty shocking.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, because, I would say that too, because usually I wasn't one to go out on New Year's Eve, and then we went out the last several years, and it was all right. And I'm like, I just had enough of this. I've had enough. I've had enough of the crowds, the going out, the prices, the Uber. We just gotta relax, and that's part of it. Was post vacation where 2.5 weeks, all I did was gorge myself, took a nap wherever I wanted to. Like it's like literally the three basic things. I need alcohol, food, and I'm tired. I'm just gonna stop right now and take a nap. Like I'm just gonna stop everything I'm doing and sleep.
Yes, it's like the epitome of like gluttony of those like during the holidays.
For sure, for sure. So I'm like, all right, let's just take it easy. So we caught some of this Rockin' Eve. Well, most of the people they lip sync, except for I forget who. Oh, LL Cool J put on a fantastic performance. Actually sang his material. It was incredible.
Yeah, oh yeah. I did catch that. I did catch him for some reason, but yeah, he was good. Yeah, but yeah, a lot of them lip sync. It's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, I guess when they were doing an interview, I guess it's like pretty loud there. But they're broadcasting from LA than New York. So towards the end of the night, they go to Los Angeles, right?
Yes.
And who's on the stage? But I'm like, oh my gosh, that's Jared Leto, the actor Jared Leto.
Yes.
And so it turns out, and he was singing the song "Stuck," which is on the radio. You've heard "Stuck." You've got me stuck. You've heard this song, right?
Of course.
That's his band. The band is 30 Seconds to Mars. It's him and his brother in the band, and I had no idea that was even a thing.
See, now this was shocking to me when you revealed this. When did this happen? Was it always like this? I feel like this is some kind of Mandela effect.
You'll be really surprised to hear this because 30 Seconds to Mars was founded in 1998.
See,
by brothers Jared Leto and Shannon Leto. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh my, I'm sorry. That is wild. Isn't that insane?
It's so wild. That is it's crazy. I had no idea Jared Leto was in a band and he's so talented.
Yeah, I had absolutely no freaking clue. I had absolutely no idea.
Jared Leto's kind of in this androgynous like phase of his life for like the last several years. He's got the long hair. He wears like an inch or two high heel. And the hair has like an ombre. And usually, I think he has like his nails done like a lot of the time. But like he looked like he had like these blue gloves on, like somebody's like rich aunt, like coming in for the holidays, like that kind of thing. Like
yes,
eccentric, wealthy aunt. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And they're almost like a latex. Yeah. It looks like, but yeah, it's like some kind of it's very off-putting almost because he has like it's like. He's there in the black suit, and then you got those high heel white shoes, and then the blue gloves. It's very, it almost just like you look at someone like this, you're like, okay, they're not right. If someone like walked like this down New York City street, like, okay, this guy's a little weird,
right? And it's funny because he has like pretty, I think, masculine features, and he's got the facial hair.
Yeah,
he's like it's such an interesting like. I remember being at the Modern Museum of Art, the MoMA in New York City, and they had like an exhibit. It was just like a photographer, like a guy like. Photographer's exhibit.
Yeah.
And the one photograph was this guy who like half of the picture was like a dress, like a very like a feminine figure, long hair, and like these really like deep blue eyes, but like the face, the mouth was covered.
Yeah.
And the next series in the photo is the same person, but with a full-on goatee, like a beard that you couldn't see. Like you're thinking, like, wow, if I saw these eyes, this is like Kim Kardashian. And then then it's like revealed, like Jared Leto is like a walking art piece in terms of his ensemble. It seems like, in my opinion, because he's all over the place. You can't define him. It seems like
no, you really can't. Yeah. He does have striking features, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they're very. He's an interesting character and. Correct me if I'm wrong, but does Jared Leto, is he the one that has the cult?
Does he have the cult? Like what kind of cult?
Oh, you didn't know about this?
Jared Leto is in a cult?
You did. He you didn't know about this?
Is he a lead? No, I had no idea. This is breaking news.
Now, see, oh my God, this is crazy. So it was breaking news to me that he founded 30 Seconds to Mars. But yes, Jared Leto is in a cult. If you look up picture, if you just search like Jared Leto cult, you'll see him in an all white, like, very cult-like leader outfit. And he's surrounded by this harem of women that he has.
Really?
It's very, it's very strange. And I don't know if there's really even like much known about it, but yeah, all these women like follow him. I wish I knew more about this. But yeah, it's the cult of Mars, people call it. and they have
Wow.
a Camp Mars.
Yeah, he owns an island, or he rents an island.
Yes.
The island is Mars. Wow,
Yes.
this is unbelievable.
Yeah, it started out as an adults only summer camp, and it's in Malibu, California. And I think it said it started back in 2015.
He looks very cult-like. When you look at him, you could see him leading a cult. Like, he looks very,
Yes.
like kind of that vibe. That's really interesting. I had no idea. Now, I'll tell you this. This might be controversial, knowing all these things you know about him. I think Jared Leto's Joker in Suicide Squad was fantastic. I thought he was one of the best Jokers of all time.
See, now I heard that he wasn't good. Now, why do people? And I've of course never seen it, but why?
Yeah, right.
Well, you know how I am. I apologize, but
And that's usually I don't see these things either. This
Mhm.
is I prefer the DC universe compared to the Marvel universe. Marvel exists to suck every one of your dollars and time, and to invest yourself in these things, to sit there for 6.5 hours and wait for a 10-second clip after the credits. Like, that's like what Marvel's whole thing is, and I can't stand it. I haven't seen last
Yes.
Marvel movie I saw was Iron Man, but I like the Batman universe because it's kind of like more edgy, I think. So that's in your face superhero type deal. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, it's like it's more relatable. It's kind of gritty. He's just like, he's a guy. He's like a vigilante almost. It's like it's more relatable too. I think it's
Right.
more interesting than, like, I don't know, like Superman or
Right.
something like that.
No, yeah, I think so too. But that's the consensus, is he wasn't good. I think it's because he was definitely Joker-y.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole thing on it is he's basically like a criminal underlord. Like, he's more of a gangster, like a modern day gangster. His role on it, and he was like, I guess you could say it was hokey, but I thought it was fantastic. And I'll tell you right now, here is my rankings of Joker, because everybody says, "Oh, Heath Ledger," and yes, God rest his soul.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger was good,
People
but
love him.
I think it goes Joaquin Phoenix in the movie The Joker. I think he is the ultimate Joker. I think you then have Heath Ledger, and then you have Jared Leto as the top Jokers of all time. That's my opinion. Yes.
I feel like a lot of people would attack you for this.
Yes, 100%. Absolutely. It's an unpopular opinion for sure. But Joaquin Phoenix took Heath Ledger's Joker and made it that to the extreme. To every aspect, it became the extreme of what the Joker should be and what he was going for. It's insane.
That is, you know what? I should watch it just to give him a chance. Because a lot of people talk crap on Jared Leto. A lot of people make fun of. He's almost like a meme at this point. He really is a meme. Like, people make fun of him for that. People make fun of him for the cult. And by the way, the cult is just like, you go to the island to watch the band essentially. But people like it is just kind of creepy though, because like he does act like this kind of cult figure. People say it's not, but like, just all I gotta say is look at the pictures. Just look at the friggin' pictures and tell me that it's not a cult. That's all I gotta say. You're telling me
Nice.
yeah, it's
so funny.
Yeah, very strange. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll give him a shot.
I think they're both. I think Suicide Squad and Joker they're both on Netflix.
There you go.
And those are movies you don't have to watch anything. You can just go in and watch them. Like, there's nothing you have to know. You don't have to see anything before them. Like, you could just watch them.
See, I like that, because friggin' Marvel, they have, what is it, like 30 some movies, and then there's all the series that you have to watch on the side, and then like you said, yeah, you're sitting there like, oh boy, they're gonna play a 10-second clip at the end of this, we have to stay. Like, it's so commercialized and just like it's just awful.
Yeah, it's not good.
No.
But yeah, so yeah, give them a shot, see what you think. And then there is also on Netflix is, I don't know if it's called Batman or The Batman, but it's the one with Robert Pattinson.
Oh, yeah.
Number one, the soundtrack is fantastic.
Okay.
And number two, in my humble opinion, our Pats is the best Batman of all time.
Really?
100%. He's exactly what Batman should be. He's mysterious. He's subtle. He's quiet, lurking in the shadows. He embodies Batman as a person. In his character as a person, in Bruce Wayne, he embodies everything that Batman is as Bruce Wayne without being Batman. He is the ultimate Batman, I think.
Even just his look, because who was the Batman prior to this?
Christian Bale.
No, there was another one for the DC.
Oh yeah, that's right, Ben Affleck, right?
Yeah,
Affleck?
Yeah, it was Ben Affleck, and I just didn't see him being the Batman. You know what I mean? Like, I think you know, you have Robert Pattinson. He fits much better, in my opinion. Just I haven't seen him, but based on the look of him, he seems like he embodies who like you said, he embodies who Batman is without even playing. Like, you don't even have to see him play the character. Just he looks like Batman.
Right, yeah. And there's this incredible scene where it has nothing to do with the plot, so I'm not spoiling anything for you. But he's like, it's Nirvana's "Something in the Way," and it's him. And it's like, this is the pinnacle of superhero cinema. If anybody would just wake up and see this, this is exactly how it should be.
Wow.
You know, because he's not necessarily a superhero. He's he's a vigilante. He'll kill you with his fist, but he doesn't carry a gun. All those kind of it's I don't know, just one of those things. It's and I'm not a superhero guy.
Yeah,
I don't think that's not really my thing. But I think those films are just so well done.
And you know, it looks like one of those movies that, like, the Batman, it looks like it's more of it makes you think. It's not just like a bunch of friggin' flashy action and CGI all over the place like some Marvel movies are. I feel like I would enjoy this more than any other, you know, kind of superhero movie.
You would definitely like Joker too, because Joker, you don't even know it's a fantasy thing until like the last couple minutes.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty interesting. But yeah. But anyways, but speaking of, you wouldn't even notice how quick do people snap out of that Christmas spirit?
Oh, don't even get me started.
And I guess the reason why I bring this up is because, you know, you have Christmas music that starts on the radio, most of the adult contemporary radio stations, like the middle of November.
Mm-hmm.
And 8 a.m. December 26th, they just flip the switch. It's over, and they're just back to business. Like, yeah, you know, traffic on the 103. That's all it is. There's no whatever. It's just done. It's over.
I hate that. I really do. Why can't they just can't they even just play it out through the end of December? Like, can't they just do that up until? Because in my mind, and I'm sure you feel the same way, Dixon. It's still Christmas up until, like, you know, the New Year's Eve. I'm still in the Christmas mood. I still have my stuff up. We usually wait like a week after to start thinking of taking the stuff down. You know what I mean? A week after New Year's Day. We continue.
That's what we do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it lights up, and I don't know if you're a religious person, but that's part of the thing is the Feast of the Three Kings. If you're in the Christian Catholic tradition, is the 7th, I believe, January 7th, and the 12 days of Christmas starts on the 25th or the day after or something like that.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know about the 12 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the 12 days isn't leading up; it's actually the 12 days up to, including in after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the 12 days. So it's and Christmas in reality is what they call an octave holiday. It's 8 phases of a holiday if you're looking at it from a religious perspective. So it's kind of interesting.
Oh, that is interesting.
But you flip that switch. I look forward to hear. I hate to say it. You hear them once a year. I look forward to going to the store, going into the car, and hearing those Christmas songs. I think if they're well done Christmas songs, they hold up against anything, in my opinion. I
do too. I'm absolutely 100% team Christmas songs. I love hearing them. That's all I play. That's all I play during the holidays, especially after Thanksgiving. I'm like full on. Yeah. Nothing else is on in the car except Christmas music. And I think all the Christmas songs that play, you know, year over year after year, I think they're fantastic. I think they're amazing songs.
For sure. We should link the episode we did last December of our favorite Christmas songs, because you know this list still holds up in my opinion, and then maybe we update it in the coming year. But check that out and see what you guys think. If we left something out, let us know. But I think one of my songs is "Fairy Tale of New York" by the Pogues, and the singer from the Pogues, Shane MacGowan, passed away in, I think, November.
Oh no.
Yeah, and he had health issues. He was a raging alcoholic. He used to drink straight gin from a water glass on stage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think he was only in his 50s or 60s.
Oh, that's a shame.
But Jonathan Depp did the eulogy. So.
Oh, really? So were they? I guess they were close, huh?
I guess so. Evidently, close enough that he was there.
Does Johnny Depp have any? Sorry, I don't mean to get sidetracked. But does Johnny Depp doesn't he have like a band or something?
Yeah, he's got a band. It's is it Hollywood Vampires?
Hollywood Vampires. I would love.
Yeah,
man, that'd be fun to listen to rate his music one of these days.
yeah. I haven't heard anything from him. Yeah, because it's kind of like a super group. You have Johnny Depp, you have Alice Cooper, Joe Perry. The band has released 2 albums featuring guest appearances by Paul McCartney. What?
Oh my, we're learning so much today.
Dave Grohl, Joe Walsh from the Eagles, Zach Starkey, Ringo Starr's son, and Christopher Lee. Is Christopher Lee the guy that was the Jedi? Yeah, he was in Star Wars. Huh.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. We're gonna have to check them out one of these days. That's
yeah,
very
I'll definitely check them out. For sure, we'll have to check them out because I think that'll be interesting to do too. But yeah, so anyway, forget Christmas. It's over until October of 2024.
Yeah, but seriously, guys, you should listen to our. If you're still in the Christmas spirit like we are, listen to our top. What did we do? We did top 3 apiece, I think, right?
Yeah, I think we did top 3 or top 5. I think I had a couple bonus. We snuck some bonus.
Yeah,
in there. Yeah. Check that out.
And what was also very interesting is that we didn't overlap at all. There were just so many good. Like we agreed with each other that they were great songs, but we didn't overlap. I mean, that just shows you the amount, the wealth of Christmas songs that we have that are fantastic.
You're right. And you know what? And if you listen to our most recent episode about your Spotify Wrapped and my CD Wrapped,
yes,
you'll find, I think you'll gain appreciation for, is that you pull out stuff that are oddballs that nobody's ever heard of. And I think that is a positive thing. That's a really positive thing because it's not just like, okay, I'm hearing this. You're seeking things out, which is, there's something to be said for.
Oh, I appreciate that. But no, I do. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, sometimes I don't listen to music that often, but when I do, I really do like look for some oddball kind of things.
Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely.
Well, hey, that's the way it is.
Oh, yeah, that's just the way it is. You don't like it, get out. So looking forward to a new year of episodes. A lot of things planned. We've talked BTS. We're excited about it. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, guys. So yeah, thanks for being with us through all of 2023. We hope you'll stick with us in 2024. And like Dixon said, I think this is going to be our year. I think we're going to get realigned. We're going to get refocused. We're going to be laser focused on this show. And I think we're going to have some super, super quality episodes coming your way real soon.
Yep, absolutely. So smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Join us for the new year. Make this one of your New Year's resolution. Expand your horizons. Here's some new things. And this is where you could find that right here with I&D.
That's right, guys. Well, guys, again, Happy New Year. It was good seeing you. Thanks for listening to the wrap-up, and we will see you in the next episode.
Peace.